Mama se kungi betengo e kumoyi ingumada takana. Okyo sokinu kibangase. Manuele ngando mushisamye. Manuele.
Here, Two Little Feet Podcast coming back at you with another video. Recently, I saw this question posed by an individual. They were very curious to know. They had a bad dance experience. They were dancing with this certain individual, and they felt as if the partner was not giving them any type of positive vibes or any type of energy giving back to them. Almost as if their partner was bored with the dance. You know, their partner felt disengaged and was looking around, not really focusing on their partner. So that, you know, they were curious, you know, how do you handle situations like that? I'm positive this is something that we all have had to deal with in the social dancing scene. So I really just want to give my 2 cents on this, but I would absolutely love to hear from you all. You know, how have you handled particular situations like this where, you know, your partner was pretty much just disengaged with you, was not connecting with you, and that can lead to such terrible dances. So please let me know in the comments below. But what I want to start out with saying is that, you know, every dance is different, and you always have to keep that in mind. Every dance is different. So when it's your first time dancing with something, you really need to learn how they dance, and you do this by, you know, establishing, you know, your basic, doing a couple of basic steps, seeing how they handle that, doing a couple of just really light turns, seeing how they handle that. For me personally, you know, I've been dancing for the past 8 or 9 years now, and I can tell someone's skill level within, we'll say, the first 30 to 45 seconds in a song, just by how they do their basic. In all honesty, how they do their basic, you know, the energy they're giving me, it really lets you know their skill level. So, you know, most importantly, first off, is being able to judge who you're dancing with, because every dance is different, and you're not going to be able to do the same things with every person. So always keep that in mind. I want to back that up by saying, you know, as I said, every dance is different. So understand that you're going to connect with some people and you're not going to connect with others. And this is just the fact of the matter. I wish I could consistently and always have a great dance with no matter the person I'm dancing with. But unfortunately, that is not true. I myself am only about 5'7". So me being 100% honest, I like to dance with followers who are near my height. If a follower is towering over me, yes, it is possible, and yes, you can have a wonderful dance. But just for me and my experience, and maybe it may be a testament to my bad leading. This could definitely be true. But if the follower is towering over me, it makes it just a little bit more difficult for me to do the things I want to do, and, you know, so I have to adapt, and I have to maybe limit myself to the things that I can do with that person. And it could be a grade A dancer, but still that height advantage is something that I'll have to overcome, and they'll have to overcome as well. So just understand and keep it in the back of your mind that, you know, you're not going to be compatible with everybody. Understand as well that, you know, no matter if you're dancing with the lead, if you're dancing with the follow, you know, whatever role you are, you may not be compatible, and it could be so many different outside factors. It could be things like, you know, maybe this person just doesn't like the song. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they just aren't in the mood in that exact moment. You know, you really cannot let it affect you. Try your best not to let it affect you. It's gonna affect you, but try your best to dust your shoulders off and move on to the next person. Understand that there are so many factors that could be involved, and, you know, that one-time experience. Please keep that in mind. I want to add real quick, you know, if you're dancing and generally you're getting positive responses, positive vibes, and every once in a while, you know, it's a mediocre dance, and just understand that is perfectly reasonable and it happens. But on the opposite end of that spectrum, if you look back at your dances and you see a pattern of, I guess, maybe negative behavior where people are hesitant to dance with you, if you notice a string of those things, a pattern, then it might be time for you to look at yourself and analyze maybe what are you doing to receive those feedback, that experience from people. Really look at yourself and question, what's happening. And if you can, maybe ask someone, how do you feel about dancing with me? How was my lead? How was my follow? How was my dancing experience? Just ask, find out. I want to close this out by saying, you're going to have some good dances and you're going to have some bad dances, but maybe a way to put this into perspective for the bad dances is a bad dance is a way of you weeding out the unpleasant ones, the unpleasant dances. You weed out those, and then you understand who you like to dance with and who you don't like to dance with. So maybe that could be a great way to put things in perspective. Like I said earlier, man, I really would love to hear from you all about this. How have you handled situations where you've had not so great dances? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much.